So I just had to have a very difficult conversation with my sailors this morning. Not because I'm leaving the Truman this Friday. I'm excited about leaving the Truman. But I just had to tell my sailors, if there is a possibility that you will be perceived as not being an American if somebody looks at you, then you might need to start carrying around your passport. Let that sink in. I had to tell my sailors that if somebody looked at you and it is possible that they could assume that you are not an American, start carrying your passport around. Why did you tell your sailors that, Chief? Because last week at 6:30 in the morning, a sailor went to a Wawa less than 2 miles from the base to get gas or breakfast or whatever was his God-given constitutional rights to be doing at 6:30 in the morning on the way to work. He was in uniform. He pulls out of the parking lot, is almost immediately stopped by a Norfolk police marked vehicle. Out of the vehicle emerges not just a Norfolk police officer, but also an ICE agent. Now, the Norfolk police officer told him at first that the reason why he was pulled over is because his windows was too dark. First and foremost, in Virginia, window tint is a secondary offense. What that means is the police cannot just pull you over solely for tint. You have to be breaking some other type of traffic laws, speeding, blowing through a stop sign, broken tail light, whatever the case may be. That's the first red flag. When the sailor in uniform provides paperwork that proved that his vehicle was within Virginia regulations for tint, the ICE agent tells this sailor that he has reasonable suspicion to believe that sailor was in the United States illegally, that he needed to provide identification to prove otherwise. He gives the ICE agent his military ID, to which the ICE agent responds, that is not sufficient identification. So for an hour and a half, this sailor